You ever seen somebody make it off an idea that you thought about a long time ago? Or how about those guys who make tons of money and you know you're smarter than them, but you keep telling yourself, I can't do that? Well, in this episode, we're going to teach you how to replace I can't with I will, and you'll see what happens next.
They hate to see you win, they hate to see you make it. Give a fuck about opinion, get into the paper. Make a flip, take a trip, pop shit later. I'ma always choose the money, gotta choose it first. Don't worry about who last, you can come first. This the motto, this the code that we live by. Never quit, this is shit that I could die by. I thank you for the nigga in the day. When I was broke down, bad, I found a way. On my soul, on my life, I had to pray. When I needed you, you turned and ran away. On my soul, on my life, I had to pray. When I was broke down, bad, I found a way. I thank you for the nigga in the day. When I needed you, you turned and ran away.
What's going on, everybody? It's your host, Dr. Hustle, Dr. Travis, if you know me. And we're with the other co-host,
Devin Mickens. What's going on, peoples?
What's happening? It's been a little second. We're here with Extremely Opinionated yet again. Don't forget, this is a podcast for hustlers to hear extreme opinions on what it takes to start a business, take your business to the next level, pretty much make some more money. That's our mission, that's our goal, to help you get that mental development, to understand that you can do this, and we're going to tell you. So I want to go on this side with you. With building the funnels, all of that stuff is easy, but at the end of the day, it's a mindset adjustment that you got to prepare yourself for. And I know I've been in the entrepreneur game for a while, and you've stepped into it here in the last few years. What was the biggest thing holding you back from stepping into this round earlier on?
To be honest, I think it's normally a mixture of fear and a lack of information.
Fear of what?
So, a lot of times you fear things and don't even consciously know that you're fearful. So a lot of times you think that you don't have enough knowledge, so therefore you think that you're not good enough. Or you don't think you have enough value, or you don't think you can do it. I wouldn't call it fear, I would call it negative self-speech. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You speak to yourself in a negative way instead of always speaking to yourself with positive language. You'll say, I can't do this. I don't know enough about this. I don't think people will value what I'm offering. You tell yourself these several things throughout the day, and you talk to yourself more than you talk to anyone else.
That's true.
And imagine if you have that negative self-speech all the time, then you're always receiving negative speech, because a lot of people don't speak positivity in other people. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's about you speaking positivity into yourself. So once I realized that I had value, and then it took a couple tests where I just went out there, I stepped out there. So a lot for me, my personality is I don't like to be the center of attention. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll have value and I'll have information. For example, with the vegan thing, I had it for like 8 years, but I didn't want people to know. Not necessarily I don't want people to know, I just don't care to share my opinions with the world. I don't like to force myself on people.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then after a while, after you was like, you know what, people need to understand, or people need to listen to this content, that you have a lot that you can offer. And then when I stepped out there and I actually just posted random things about my vegan diet, the responses I received was crazy. Like, I've never had 600 people be interested in anything I had to say.
So was it them responding that made you believe, like, oh?
That's what sparked it.
Gotcha.
And then after that, it started rolling after that. Like, just the fact that I seen a post that I'll post something, maybe get 100 likes. Not saying that likes mean anything, but once I posted it, it made me see that. Once I posted the first vegan thing and I seen 600 people liked it, that made me see that there was interest.
And were these 600 strangers or 600 people you knew?
That's the crazy thing. I didn't know anything about what I was looking at. I didn't have 600 followers at the time. So clearly,
Yeah, all strangers.
Yeah, yeah. So clearly, it was people from outside that were interested in vegan, because I did a couple hashtags, didn't even know too much about the hashtag. I just did vegan, you know, the simple hashtags, vegan, and then next thing I know, 600 people were interested, and that's what got it started.
Now, when you first got those likes and people coming in, were you like, I should create more, or was it kind of a shock, like, what do I do now?
So now, from that point, it was the positive self-speech began to get more and more louder, right? When it comes to a specific topic, you start to speak to yourself, right? And then you gain more and more confidence. I think about it like your first time you play a sport, right? You don't know what you don't know. You just out there, just randomly just doing.
Right.
But then you start to win on a couple plays, and now you start to feel yourself, right? And once you continue to build that positive self-speech, like, oh, I got this. Like, I know I'm about to, no matter what the play is, I'm killing it, right?
Right.
And that's over time, positive self-speech, and that's confidence. And over time, you start to think so confidently, like, I will not lose. And then and once you get to that level, because you create whatever you want, right?
Right.
And once you get to that level, the creation process is easy.
Easy as hell.
So, but you got to. Some people need small wins to get to that point, and some people are just confident to the point where they don't even need a win. They just know themselves well enough that they're gonna succeed regardless, right?
That's kind of like me.
Yeah.
I touch it. I believe I'm going to excel in it.
Yeah.
I need to see that somebody has done it.
Okay.
If somebody has done it, I know I can do it too. That's my motto.
I agree, though. I agree with that. If someone else has completed, they're no different than you.
They're no different
so you can
than me.
complete that task for sure.
And now, you know, the way to help me deal with a lot of my fear of getting started with things, because, you know, I start a lot of stuff quickly. And the way to me eliminate that is I literally go find somebody that's done it.
Yeah.
And I'm copying their blueprint. That way, I mean, if they're making $1 million out of it, why the hell would I do something differently? You know?
True.
They got the formula, especially with this online thing, because you need to grab attention quickly.
Yeah.
So they figured out the answers to the riddle.
Yeah.
You know, let me copy the answers.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to copy their words, but the structure, the format, the flow. I'm copying it.
And that gets me to this point, right? When you asked me about the mind state, right? If you achieved anything, any goal, whatever it is, small or big, people want to know how you achieved it. And that's your content right there.
Yep.
No matter what it is, it could be something as simple as, I used to have a 500 credit score. Not me personally, but say this is you. I had a 500 credit score. I worked with someone. They got me to a 700 credit score, right? There's a lot of people out there that want to know how to do that same process.
Very true.
So instead of them going to that financial advisor that you paid for, now you have the information, right?
You know how to do it.
Share it.
Yep.
Charge them $11, $100,000.
Hey, it's that easy. And I'm glad you said that, is because a lot of people, I think, when it comes to fear, is like, what do I do? Like, I don't have a product. I don't have a service.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you just break it down like the way that you just said, like, you do have a product and a service. You just have to think a little differently.
Yeah.
You know, if you've gone from down here at a point to up here, you know something.
Yeah.
Package it up.
Yeah.
Because it's more people in the world, and we have to get out of the mindset of just selling to our family and friends to get what we want to know. And I say that because, I mean, it's your family and friends. People are always in competition, man.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, the first people that you're in competition with is your family and friends. Like,
Yeah, that's your first network.
yeah.
Yeah.
And most people don't want to have their friend at like 300,000, and then I gotta come to you and say, yo, I'm struggling down here at 30,000. You know, they're not gonna say that. They're just gonna struggle and and try to show that they're excelling. But if you literally just take that step back, man, and you figure out, like, what is everybody doing, man? Like, let me not talk to my family and friends about what I want to sell, and instead let me go out here and access the world.
Yeah.
Because it's people that look just like you.
For sure.
Act like you, think like you.
Mm-hmm.
And when you can learn how to get that cold traffic, warm traffic, hot traffic, it's an easy conversion.
Correct.
And they understand what you're saying because, once again, they in the same situation.
Yeah.
You can use the exact same words. That's the beauty about this thing in funnels. Because
Be yourself.
just be yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so wicked. If you're an expert in a video game,
That's it.
you can go write a guide on the video game.
Yep.
And check out how many people are playing the video game. And you'll make an abundance like that. And literally, I think those two things, the mindset and not having a product or service, if you can understand this, it'll eliminate that fear of, can I do this? Like, because we're wrapped up in going to work because we know that's going to get us paid. And we don't believe, like, can we create pay for ourselves?
Yeah. I think of work is consistent money, but it's slow money.
Slow as hell.
Well, it's consistent depending on what career field you're in, but it's slow money.
Mm-hmm.
So let's think, you got to go to work for 8 hours a day. Let's say you spend an hour getting ready, then an hour getting home, and then, settling down. So that's 10 hours out of your day going right there for the typical job. And then you might not get paid for lunch, so now you got 10 and a half hours. And now let's say for 8 of those hours you get paid, what's the minimum wage? What's the average salary? Maybe $25?
Heck no. You look like 16.
Alright, so you say you get 16 an hour, right? Let's do the math. You get 16 times your 8 hours a day. You made $128 for that day. And now you do that for 2 weeks. Now you done made $1,200 for 2 weeks. And now you don't even get it right then and there.
Nope. They gonna tax it.
They gotta tax it, and then you gotta wait 2 weeks to get it.
Yep.
So you done done work for 2 weeks, and now you gotta wait an additional 2 weeks to receive your money for that. And you done gave up 40 hours in a normal work week plus your additional 2 every day. You done gave up like 60 hours of your time to make your $1,200, $1,300, and then you might bring home 900 of it.
Yeah. They gonna take a third. I mean, and that's what other people don't factor in too. I mean, yeah, you might bring home your money, right?
Yeah.
But you gotta buy food.
Yeah.
And inside of that food is something called sales tax.
So you paying taxes on it again.
You know what I'm saying? So you're paying taxes again on your money.
Or you might have to take the toll road to get to work. So you paying taxes on driving on the road that you already paid for, most likely.
Your house gets taxed.
Yeah.
All of this stuff is gonna get taxed with that money that you worked on.
So out of the 30 they already took, they're taking another percentage throughout the week.
Oh yeah, easy.
So, but if you created a business, right? And let's say you create a business and you're selling something for the same $16, right?
Mm-hmm.
You never had to leave your house.
Mm-hmm.
You could have put in that initial 40 hours to do the work, to create the content, to create the website, to create the funnel. And you did that. You did the initial 40 hours, but from now on, you never have to leave the house. You never have to do anything for that, but accept the money.
Yep.
So now you're sleeping and you're getting that $16 an hour. You're going to work, making your $16 an hour and getting another 16 on top of that. You know what I mean? It feels good to wake up and check your email account and say you made $100 less.
You ain't never lied about that one, man.
And you didn't do nothing for it.
You ain't do nothing.
So you were sleeping, you were dreaming about making money somewhere else, right? So that's the beauty of creating some type of product. And then we talked about taxes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your normal things that you're doing, you're never going to be able to write that off if you don't pay the business.
Not at all.
But you created your business, and now you have special write-offs that you can recoup some of that money back, and potentially not pay any taxes at all if you have enough write-offs.
I ain't paying taxes in 4 years, brother.
Yeah.
I write everything off, man.
I was explaining it to my friends. We was talking about an NFL contract, and they were saying like, "Oh, I wonder how much they're paying in taxes." And I was thinking to myself, if they're doing it the right way, they're not paying much.
Well, you know, majority of those NFL people, man, and in sports, like, they're not doing it the right way.
Yeah.
They're letting their agent and stuff run their money, and it's not going through a business.
Okay.
It's going straight to them, and they're 1099.
Yeah.
But it's going straight to them. Now, don't get me wrong. Hopefully, they're moving that money into investments.
Yeah.
That's the thing, right? When you get money, even during this, you know, as a business, when I made the $1 million through my IT company, if I would have kept that $1 million in my hand,
Yeah.
I would have been taxed at 28%.
Yeah, but you gotta spend the money.
I have to. I had to spend it, and when I say spend it, you know, I put it in the assets,
Yeah.
so they don't tax me now, and they're not going to tax me later.
Yeah.
Because as the money starts making money, I have the things that when I go to pull it, it's tax deferred.
Yeah.
I just got to be patient.
Yeah.
Don't try to pull it all out right now.
Yeah. So don't think about your worth as the money that you have in your bank account, because that money is not making you no money.
Right.
You want to put your money into things that's going to create wealth while it's in those holding accounts, whatever you want to call them. There's somewhere where it's going to create your revenue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So pretty much you got to think of legal ways to launder your money.
That's yeah. Essentially, yep.
Because you can't have money. You're not meant to have it.
Mm-hmm.
You're meant to put it somewhere else, legally launder it, and store it. And then when you need it to use it to make a purchase, you're able to pull it. But you can't have it in your account if you want to really be wealthy.
Heck no. I mean, it ain't gonna do you no justice sitting in that account, man.
Yeah. Don't hoard it.
And you right, too many people hoard money.
Yeah.
And they're scared to lose it.
Yeah.
But they don't realize how easy it is to go get it again.
Yeah.
And you got to take the money and take risk. And most of all, I like investing in myself first before I make an investment in real estate, any IRAs, stocks, or anything. Because they can't make me in abundance. Like, for instance, I see everybody posting about Tesla stock going up and how much they made, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure people made some money.
Yeah.
And I also got texts from rookies who don't understand the stock game that they got in when they heard Tesla blowing up, making social media. They got in too late.
Yeah.
See, you the rookie. Like,
You gotta get on that wave before.
you know, the vets, they about to sell off. You guys are buying what the banks are selling.
Yeah.
You know, you're driving the price up for the bank.
Yeah.
When the bank offloads all of their shares to you at this high price, now the shares are scattered. No one person holds them, so the value starts to come down.
Yep.
And when the value starts to come back down again, the banks get back in
Yep.
with all your money.
Yep.
And
They
that,
buy it at a fraction of the cost.
yep. And that's the reason why I don't like investing in those things first, because they can lose money. Where opposed to me, like you said, I can go create something for $11, making $11 every hour,
Yeah.
and I can make $100,000.
Yep.
Or I could go make $500,000. You know, the sky's the limit when you invest in you first.
Yep.
Then you take that money. You take the money that you've been able to create, whether, you know, you build a company to do something, whatever it is that your mind creates, you hurry up, get an abundance of that money, and then you start to move.
Yep.
Because like I said, there's going to be losses that happen. And when losses happen, you can't stress over it. And you're not going to stress over it when you know how to make money.
Yeah, because you know it's coming in.
Yeah.
It's constantly flowing.
It's constantly flowing, man.
You got to think about it like it being in the ocean and you see waves.
Mm-hmm.
When you surfing, you be like, I missed this wave. You're not tripping.
Another one
I
coming.
know more waves are coming.
Mm-hmm.
It's the bonsai pipeline. It's wintertime.
You already know it.
These waves coming every minute.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what currency is. It's wave. If you think about what's the definition of a current,
Yep.
currency is nothing but waves.
Mm.
When you understand the wave flow, you're not tripping over that one wave you missed.
Sure enough, ain't tripping.
It's coming back.
Man, hit things on the money today, man.
Yeah, we preaching today.
So, guys, we appreciate that. I hope you guys got a lot of valuable information out of that. If you guys are looking to build funnels, please reach out to us. I will have a link. ClickFunnels has a 30-day challenge called the One Funnel Away Challenge, and they actually teach you exactly how to build these funnels, which is not hard, guys. It's drag and drop, and
Simple as that.
simple as that. And to make it even better, when you use the link in my profile, that is an affiliate link. I do want to let you know. And if you guys don't know about affiliates, there's commission that's paid off of that. All right, but I'm going to show you how to use that same link. Okay, once you get in, I'm going to teach you myself on top of what ClickFunnels is going to do, because I want you to get wins immediately. I understand the faster that you can get wins, the more you can mentally believe and understand, like, this can happen.
Positive self-speech.
Positive self-speech. So when you click that link there, make sure that you send me a DM and let me know that you're in, or send us an email, let us know that you're in, and we're going to put you in our group and actually teach you exactly where we're teaching all our other hustlers how to build their funnel. And I'm going to have 10 free funnels for you that you can quickly customize for whatever your niche is. So definitely, guys, check out that link. As well as, if you guys aren't aware, if you're in the Washington, D.C. area, we're going to be having a NikeDown photo shoot. All of my entrepreneurs out there.
Don't want to miss that.
Look, you don't want to miss it. If you are an entrepreneur out here, I know you're like me, we're wearing Nike sweatsuits. That's the reason why I went to the entrepreneur route, man. I got tired of wearing suits every day. I wear sweatsuits every day now, and they happen to be Nike. But I want you guys to come out to the photo shoot. It's going to be at the National Harbor, I believe on the 29th, but we'll have that in the show notes as well. Register for the event. It's free. We want you to come out in your Nike gear, and it's a photo shoot, guys, for all the entrepreneurs. And when you register, we're going to need a bio on you. And the reason I need that bio is you're not just going to take a picture. We're going to do a whole profile on you and put it online in your NikeDown outfit. And hopefully the next generation can see, and you can inspire someone that's in your niche to get started. And most of all, it should be going to your landing page so you can make some sales as well. Mm-hmm. So definitely check that out. Right now, that is hustlethenet.com/NikeDown. Register for that, and we will have that in the show notes as well. Once again, you can find all the show notes at extremelyopinionated.com. Before we get off of here, we always like to give an extreme opinion. So, Mickens, do you have any extreme opinion that you want to give us today?
My extreme opinion was something that we talked about earlier when we talked about the current and the wave and currency. Right now, just go out there and start catching waves, man. Get out there, believe in yourself, take advantage of the opportunities and the gifts and the experiences that you've been through. If you've been through something and you realized it was hard, and it was a struggle, and it was a task, only thing that struggle was, there was a wave that was coming to crash on you to create an opportunity for you to create more money. Because that wave or that crash or whatever that experience is that knocked you down, there's plenty of people that's going through it right now that need your help. So create some type of product that's going to help them.
Come on, man.
And once you solve that problem, next thing you know, you got that money flowing in. Now you're catching the waves and you maneuvering on them, you surfing on them things. You catching wave after wave, you leveling up.
Hey man, you hit it on the money with that, and I'm gonna leave you guys with my extreme opinion is never be scared to fail. Failure brings answers. If you're willing to fail, you're willing to get the answers to the solution. The more you fail, the more it gives you the direct path of success. If you're willing to keep going back and testing. Remember, if someone tells you no, they're just saying no to your strategy. Right? You need to go back and strategize again because it sucked. Right? The more you do this, you have to get out there and do it so you can experience the failure so you can know what works. But you have to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it and just understand. One day, that failure is going to turn into a yes. Like all of the no's that you've been getting for a year, 2 months, 6 months, that one day from you just every day attempting, all of a sudden, all of it's going to turn into yeses. And the floodgates start to open. But that's all that we have for you guys today here on Extremely Opinionated. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, which I know you did, make sure that you like it, you share it, and you comment on it, guys. You guys are our hustlers. We do this for you. So we want to make sure that we're providing you with the best content. Also, if you have a question about hustling, if you go to extremelyopinionated.com, you will see a tab that says Ask a Hustler. We will answer any question that you have on every show, so make sure that you guys are there to check that out. Other than that, I don't believe I have anything else. Mickens, do you have anything else for us?
That's it.
All right, we'll catch you guys later on the next episode of Extremely Opinionated.
Davis making money flip. Never counted for a photo cause it ain't mine. If it's money that we talking, hit my main line. If it fishy, you gon' headline on Dateline. Pop a pussy with a pussy, turn on nighttime. Niggas left me in the cold, but I carry that low. Niggas turning they back, but I got right back. Ain't talking no shit, just speaking no facts. No niggas don't listen, these hoes won't rap. Let me borrow a couple $, bruh, I'ma pay you back. On my daddy, on my mama, on my dead dog back. These are lies I've been told, I ain't full shit, yeah. I was listening to my granny, never fuck up a check. She must be extremely opinionated. They hate to see you win, they hate to see you made it. Give a fuck about opinion, getting to the paper. Make a flip, take a trip, pop shit later. I'ma always choose the money, gotta choose it first. Don't worry about who last, you can come first. This the motto, this the code that we live by. Never quit, this is shit that I could die by. Grind, get it. Grind, get it. Grind, get it.